Francis, you're going to be on point. I know your tires are warmed up because you just ran. Willie, you are going to be number 2. Pete, John Lee. All right. Eddie Mon, Ryan Luna, Mike Moore, Ross, Alex, and we're going to give Steve another minute or two, hopefully just a minute. All right, race 27. You should be making your way towards Tech. What's the status on Steve? Here he comes. Awesome. All right, Steve, I'm just going to need you to go around the orange tape and back. All right, Patrick's going to move to the middle once we start. Racers on the tone. All right, here we go. Francis running back-to-back races. Let's see what he can do in this touring 75 Blinky. Pulling an early lead. Looks like he's got Willie following behind. Francis rolls it though. That's going to give Willie the lead. Here we go in front of the driver's stand. Looks like Mike Moore and Ryan Luna are right there as well. Willie starting to stretch a little bit of a lead. 2, 3, and 4. Looks like Mike Moore gets around Ryan Luna for that number 3 spot. They're going to try and track down Francis right now, going down the straightaway. All right, looks like Pete Elphinstone Jr. is going to try and get back up into the mix.
Those are really nice, eh?
Francis.
Another thing to put by the fireplace. Not in the fireplace.
Working his way back up. Your leader has a slight bobble. Able to save it though.
Oh yeah, I do all the DCS races. I won. That's it. I won.
All right. Willie, Francis, Mike, Ryan, Pete, John, Eddie, Steve, Alexander, and Ross is your running order. All right, your leader is through the zigzag right now. Looks like Mike Moore is catching up to Francis Lee for that number 2 spot. There we go down the straightaway. Number 2 rolls it. That's going to get Mike Moore number 2 position. Looks like Ryan Luna's right there. Looks like John Lee's into the mix. John Lee takes over the 4th spot from Ryan Luna. Pete Elphinstone. Those guys are all right there. Just like that, John catches the board, and Ryan and Pete Elphinstone get by Johnny Lee, making the pass on Pete Elphinstone though. Looks like we got Eddie Mon right there as well. Eddie, as your leader, starts making his way through traffic. All right, your leader's down the straightaway right now in the lighter blue car. battle for second is between Francis and Mike Moore. Mike Moore is in the fluorescent orange, purple, and silver black wing. Francis, your number 3 driver, catches the board. That's going to bring Ryan Luna a little bit closer to him and give Mike Moore some breathing room. Mike Moore is trying to catch down your leader. Your leader's at the end of the straight. Mike Moore is entering the straight, working their way through the infield in front of the driver's stand right now. Let's see what the interval is. 1.5 seconds. All right. Let's see if Mike Moore can catch Willie Thomas with 2:30 remaining. Willie, Mike, Francis, Ryan, your top 4. All right, your number 3 driver is starting to get through traffic. All right. Looks like Steve is out. Let's see. Our leader's in front of the driver's stand. He's like that light, looks like a marble color, blue and silver. Mike Moore really starting to close the gap, 1 and 2. Oh, Mike catches the board. That's going to give Willie some breathing room in the horseshoe. Oh, we got some smoke. Pull it. Lost the motor. All right. 1 minute left to go in this race. Let's see if Mike Moore has anything for Willie.
1 minute left.
All right. Willie still holding on to the lead. Willie trying to drive down, takes the board, allows Mike Moore to take over the number 1 spot. Willie's been leading for the longest time, just like that. Mike being consistent, takes over the number 1 spot. Mike is the orange, purple, and silver in front of the driver's stand right now. That car behind him in the light blue, silver is number 2. We have 25 seconds left. Mike Moore driving nice and consistent has really paid off for him. We might get 1 more lap. All right, your leaders are going to have 1 more lap. If Willie's got anything for Mike, it's got to be now. Everybody is done when you cross the line. Mike Moore is going to take the C main win. He's going to get the bump to the B. Willie and Francis are your other